Background music and ambience brought to you in part by Midnight Syndicate. Music for the imagination and the perfect musical accompaniment for the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game.
The leader of Gagme is dead. The guild as a whole has been dealt a critical blow. The world trembles as portal magic tears at the fabric of reality. Tim and Terry must find the Stable One in order to end the threat from the other realms. And Master Douche has finally acquired the means to conquer and rule this realm as a god. Now, prepare yourselves for the culmination of Campaign 1 as they seek resolution of A Fool's Quest.
I guess I can't Misty Step into the bubble with them because of so many reasons. 1, I can't Misty Step. 2, I don't want to. 3, I don't want to touch either one of them. So I'm going to go and shoot the shield again. Is Malphaedor in between me and Douche? Or is he kind of like the other side?
You're kind of like, they're side by side, so they're squished together face to face.
Look, son, just go ahead and shoot in here amongst us. One of us got to have some relief.
I'm going to shoot at the bubble, kind of on Douche's side then, as best I can. Make sure I don't crit fail this. Pop, pop. Done. Nope, no crit fail. Cool. 24 damage.
Okay, to the shield?
Yep, and that's both my attacks, and then... stay hidden. That's all I can really do right now.
It starts to really kind of crack and spiderweb and stuff, and I mean, yeah, you guys have done a good amount of damage to it, so...
Oh, shit, damn it, Malphaedor. Thaddeus can't fireball your ass.
I'm just going to cast acid Splash on the barrier. Because I don't want to drop a fireball on Mike.
Okay.
If I don't have to.
How much damage?
11.
Alright, it's Mike's turn.
Oh shit, they can do spells now.
Yep, spells have fully unlocked, and we have entered the Celestial Event.
Okay.
And the runes on the altar begin to brightly glow.
Oh no, all you superpowered freaks can do your things again.
Okay, well, I'm still mushed in here with Dingleberry. So, go for...
Yeah,
I'm going to go for the...
I suggest you make that not be a thing.
I had a reason for it, though. Since I'm right there with him, I'm going to... with Hadar, now that I'm on this side of the barrier. So the tendrils of dark energy erupt from me and batter all the creatures in the So he's got to make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, he takes 2d6 necrotic and can't take reactions until his next turn.
Ooh.
Oh, that sucks. He's next.
Yeah.
No, but that's good because his legendary reaction would have caused this to happen to somebody else, but he did fail.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I was like sitting there, I was like, no, Mike, the fucking spell's gonna hurt me.
So did he make the save? He did not. Okay.
He did not.
So he takes 2d6 necrotic. 11.
Okay. Wow, nice roll.
Yeah. And that's necrotic. Okay. And yeah, he can't take his reactions until his next turn.
Can I describe what this looks like?
It looks like a really bad contained hentai attack.
What?
Herbie, just
You guys just standing there facing each other, and just one black tentacle comes up and just goes to Douche.
Oddly
Slaps him in the face.
He's got him all wrapped around his arms, around his legs. He's got one stuck in his mouth, one coming up his nose.
Whoa!
Oh, you can't go coming up and then take a pause before nose. Come on. Relax. Fucking Jesus.
Oh my god.
We already have we're probably rated R, but like, yeah, a little close.
It's tagged
Chill.
explicit.
Chill.
Alright, and that's my turn for now.
Douche is going to do his weighted armor attack again. And, ooh.
Is that a spell?
Yeah, it's a touch spell.
It is, but he missed.
Okay. So Mage Slayer
damn
attack, whenever he casts a spell within 5 feet of me, I'll use my reaction to make a melee attack. And I'll just headbutt him in the face.
Okay.
So it does 4 base damage.
Ingvald, it's your turn.
Ingvald, we still have the barrier up, right?
Yep.
We can't see.
Yep.
Can we see through it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can kind of, yep.
Okay, I assumed it was cloudy.
It's kind of cloudy, but you can see their forms, and you know
Okay.
who is who.
I'm gonna take another one. My first round just to see if I can break through the barrier. We take a pot shot right at the barrier again, just to hopefully break through it and shoot Douche in his face. Oh, cool! Some bullshit. I did 13 damage.
Okay.
Barrier still up.
Yep.
Shit. Fine. I'll take my next shot at it. Really hoping. Ooh, almost crit fail, but I didn't. So it leaves 23 damage on that one.
The barrier cracks, splinters, and explodes outward, and the barrier is gone.
Damn. Did that one. Alright, so barrier's gone. Malphaedor, you can finally breathe. Good job. You live.
Yep.
And I'm going to stealth again and run away.
All good.
I assume I'm probably pretty close to my first clip being gone.
Yep.
So I'm going to attempt to change clips because I'm sure I can figure that out.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know that you have rapid reload as a brewmaster, so I'm pretty sure you're going to have to spend your next turn
action.
reloading. Yep.
Okay. Then I'm going to stay stealth next turn. I'll just stay it ahead of time. And I'm going to spend the next turn reloading my gun, or at least figuring out how to,
Okay, cool.
just to save time.
Thaddeus.
We're back, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Before I make my plan.
Oh yeah, you got magic again, boy. You can go fucking nuts.
I'm gonna cast a 6th level Witch Bolt at Douche.
Advantage on the attack roll.
Oh yeah, because Mel's literally touching it.
And I had advantage 27 to hit,
That hits.
33 damage.
Okay. This is your Palpatine impression.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's my chain light, or that's my lightning.
Oh, my bad.
Let me see. I guess it works for this too. So, yeah. Palpatine. More power!
Alright. Malphaedor.
We're not smashed together anymore, so I can come full on with Bone Crusher. 24 on the first hit. Oh, crit on the second one. Oh shit! 14 on the first strike. 6 and 12 on the second strike. That was doubled.
Okay, ouch.
Yeah, rolled a 2, doubled it, and then added strength on the bonuses.
It is Douche's turn, and he is going to do his attacks. So he, again, touches 2 daggers, and both of them disappear from his outfit and strike out at Malphaedor. One is a 19 and one is a 21 to hit.
Neither one hit.
Neither of them?
Nope. Need a 22.
Alright, sweet. And then he puts down his arm and summons his gravity blade. And so a blade appears in his hand, and he strikes out at you with this attack. And that has got to hit. That's a 27.
Yeah. Now, was any of those casting a spell, or were those like innate abilities?
Those are innate abilities.
Okay.
And the gravity attack, or the gravity blade, does 14 points of damage. and whatever the blade strikes. So did that hit your shield or your armor?
Well, the shield is built into the armor class, which he blew through. So I imagine it was just me.
Oh, it hit your body?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. We'll leave it at that then.
Wait, what?
So you took an injury from that attack.
That's ominously calm. I don't like the way that rolled out.
And he's going to move 30 feet or 15 feet away from you, try to get it around to the other side of the altar.
Would that spawn a opportunity attack?
Yep.
Plus 8, so that's a 27. 13.
Okay.
And since I hit with a opportunity attack, my class feature, so I can Relentless Avenger. Whenever I hit a creature with an opportunity attack, I can move up to half my speed immediately after the attack, and as part of the same reaction without provoking opportunity attacks. So when he moves, I will stay right on him.
Okay. That's Douche's turn. Ingvald, you reload your weapon, and Thaddeus, it is your turn.
You know the cool thing about Witch Bolt? I don't have to cast it anymore. I can just do 6d12 damage.
Mm-hmm.
37.
Hashtag fuck.
That's it.
Okay, cool. All right, that takes us to Malphaedor's turn.
Have fun.
So I will use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark. So then I will attack Bone Crusher twice. And I will smite on these. 24 from the first one with smite.
All right. So with the second one, he uses a reaction called Transport. Douche causes one ranged or melee attack to be interrupted by transporting the weapon temporarily to another plane of existence. When the weapon returns at the beginning of the person's next turn, so at the beginning of your next turn, it will return directly back into your hand. Or if for some reason you have drawn another weapon between then, it will return to its proper sheath or holster.
Cool.
So Bone Crusher disappears for a moment.
Trixie happens.
I believe that makes it Douche's turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Douche is once again going to use his Blink Daggers. This time he's going to use all 3 Blink Daggers. So he lets go of the Gravity Blade and it disappears again to wherever it comes from. And he touches all 3 Blink Daggers and fires them all at Sir Thadeus. So he got a 10, a 15, and a 22.
The 15 and 22 hit.
The first dagger appears in you and hits you for 12 damage. And the second dagger appears in you and hits you for another 12 damage. And then he moves away from you again, Mike, back to the other side of the altar to put 15 feet between you and him.
Opportunity strike. Oh, fucking A. Crit. I get unarmed strike, so that's 4 damage.
Okay.
And I can also use half my movement to stay on top of him.
Yep, so you keep following him?
Yep.
All right.
Unlike Donkey Kong.
And it is Ingvald's turn.
And he's out in the open now. So, I'm gonna fucking shoot him.
His armor class is 16, and if you miss, Malphaedor is right next to him, so there's a good chance you might hit Malphaedor.
But I'm right there, so
Just
you
a
get
heads up.
advantage, so that'll help.
Alright, first roll. That is a hit. Second roll. So I have advantage, right? So second roll is a crit.
Excellent. Yes.
There you go.
So that is 60, 10 plus 4, so 41 damage.
All right.
Solid.
Ouch.
Because you gave me a gun. You knew when you gave someone in this game a gun, I was gonna get my hand on it.
It's the last session of the
And
campaign,
I was
man.
gonna shoot people.
Last session. You guys go
Also,
live.
FBI, don't use that against me.
In Minecraft.
It's not real life. It's not real
in
life. It's
Minecraft.
only the game. It's just the game. Real life, I don't do that. We're good.
All right.
Unless they ask for it.
You go back to hiding, I assume?
Oh yeah, immediately.
Okay.
I'm not staying in the open near the wizard. I'm shooting and running. I'm a coward. I'm paying these assholes to go fight him.
This is the guy with
I'm
the most
shooting
health.
at him and I'm running off.
Yeah.
If I didn't have a gun, it'd be throwing darts. But I'm not going anywhere near this motherfucker.
All right. Thaddeus.
I scream more power, and then I hit him for 51 damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah, baby.
Wow.
42, 51, just stacking.
All right. That hurts. Malphaedor.
Okay, so I'm right on top of him again. And so Bone Crusher comes back to my hand.
Yep.
Beginning of this
Reappears in your hand.
All right. Wow, that was weird. And attacking. Holy fuck nuggets!
Excellent!
That's a crit.
Jesus, guys.
And a
Hey, fuck
10
this
plus
guy.
18. So that hits, but it's not. 24 on the first hit.
All right. If you swing for a second hit, he's going to use that reaction again because he's still got a reaction to use this turn. So he'll use that to
Bone Crusher
teleport
again.
your Bone Crusher
I'm
away
seeing a
again.
pattern for him.
He's like,
But that
fucking hell, this hurts. Jesus.
Please stop stabbing me!
I guess it's his turn then. All right, so Douche's going to go after the wizard again. So he touches 3 more blades, and let's see if they can do some damage this time. 14, 19, and 10.
2 hit.
All right, so the first one does 8 damage. And the second one, there we go, 16 damage. And he's going to try and move 30 feet away from Malphaedor now because he doesn't know how you keep keeping up with him. And so he's going to run to the edge of the clearing and try to be kind of distance himself from where Ingvald is shooting at him. So he's going to run to the far end of the clearing, kind of toward Thadeus, to be quite honest.
So as he goes away, he invokes an opportunity attack, right?
Yep.
I don't have Bone Crusher, but because of my Warcaster feat, I can use a spell with a casting cost of 1 action that targets only 1 person as my opportunity attack. So I will cast Hold Person at him.
Okay.
It's DC 16 Wisdom save.
He fails. Fuck, of course he fails.
Fucking A!
But because that was his turn and he gets a reaction again, he casts that. He also casts Hold Person on Sir Thadeus.
Son of a bitch. What is it? What do I have to do?
Oh, that one. Yeah, it's Wisdom 16.
13.
Does he get the +4 for being near me?
Oh, wait, yeah.
No, he's not near you.
Oh, hey, you know what? Fuck all this. Hat.
All right.
I automatically succeeded this throw.
There you go.
And you spike Wild Magic.
There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe I did give you guys too many tools. All right, let me pull up the Wild Magic table. Jesus.
No, I'm scared.
I rolled a 61.
For the next minute, you must shout when you speak.
So, always.
That is Ingvald's turn.
Ingvald's turn. Is Malphaedor still directly next to
Nope.
Douche?
Nope.
I'm about
No?
15 feet away.
15?
Yep.
Dope. I'm gonna shoot Douche again. Cause fuck him, I guess. Best way I can say it.
Because fuck them, that's why.
So he's held, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I got a crit,
Jesus.
and... Oh, wait.
Fucking A.
I just rolled that wrong. There we go. And okay. So 1 crit and then 1 regular hit, which is 6 more d10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll. Oh, holy shit, that's not good. 42 damage.
Jesus.
And these ones I'm going right for the arms. I want to make sure he can't fucking cast spells at us anymore.
It is Thaddeus' turn.
Alright, I will shout Less power. And 27 is my damage.
That puts
Less
him
power.
below 100 hit points.
You're despicable.
Jesus Christ. Dude came in here absolutely jacked on hit points.
All right, Malphaedor.
Okay. As he's held, I'll just walk the 15 feet to him.
Slowly.
Let Bone Crusher drop to my side as I draw Rind Cutter from my pack. There's been sheets underneath the pack. And go for Douche with Rind Cutter.
Wait, no, you're within 5 feet. You get automatic crit.
If he hits, it's an
If he
automatic
If I
crit.
hit, yeah. Yeah, they're both hits too.
All right.
No crits though.
Yep.
Well, they are technically. But
Auto crit, yeah.
yeah.
Come on, auto crit on 2 attacks. This has gotta be.
If you don't kill him, y'all are about to get nuked.
I'm not. I'm still hidden. Fuck you. He hasn't got me yet. I still have a chance to shoot his ass dead.
So 27. I believe that's my turn.
All right. So he makes his wisdom save to break out of the hold person, and he did that at the end of his turn, so that is his turn. So next turn, you'll get nuked.
Now it's Ingvald's turn.
Fun playing because I think I still have a couple rounds left. I'm gonna shoot at it. Because it's anticlimactic, but fun. So, AC 16, so is a miss.
Oh, hell no!
Oh. Roll high-low.
High.
High. All right. I'm going to roll a d20. If it's high, Malphaedor, you're safe. If it's low, Malphaedor, you get hit.
Okay.
It's a 6.
God damn it!
So,
Damage.
yup.
Look, he did it again.
Oh, you're lucky. 12 damage.
All right, your second shot, as you were.
Second shot's a hit. 21.
I get killed by my own team.
And I rolled a 16.
16 damage.
Yep.
Man.
Is he below 50
All right.
yet?
Yeah, he is below
Fuck yeah.
50. Thadeus.
48 damage for the Witch Bolt.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's it.
And for the first time ever, I'm going to spend sorcery points.
Oh.
And so it's going to be a quicken spell. So that was my bonus action the first time, and then for my action, it'll be another 33.
Why didn't you do this last turn?
All right, and roll for wild magic.
Oh shit!
It is a 1.
What? All right. Okay. So roll.
The battle's over.
What do we have?
Now we have to do the wild magic table.
A 94.
Oof.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Your size increases by 1 size category for the next minute. So not only are you shouting everything, you're bigger.
Jacked.
Big and is loud.
Okay, so the personal magic barrier that was surrounding Douche to give him all of this, health and constitution shatters around him. A little bit of force energy pushes at Malphaedor, not knocking you back, but definitely pushing you away with a little bit of force. And Douche falls down to his knee and gasps for breath as the magic around him coalesces and his shield evaporates.
Okay. So I have Rind Cutter in hand. And as he's down, obviously hurt, I'll move the sword for a two-handed
downward thrust. And for one final time, Mal lets the darkness well up from within him, and he releases his fallen Azamar necrotic shroud. Wisps of darkness mixed with licks of purple flame surround him as the ghostly spectral wings emerge from his back.
This is for Monster, and Mikey, and Urk, and for Macy, and for my father, and for everyone else throughout Ufray whose lives have been disrupted or destroyed because of your ambitions. Die painfully, you miserable piece of shit.
And go to thrust it through him.
Just before the blade runs through him. So it actually makes impact with him, just slightly. He teleports away with a yelp and is gone. Just completely gone.
Fuck.
You don't know where he is.
I'm gonna come out of my stealth and kind of walk down to where the battle was.
We need to put the pages back together.
Do you know how to do that?
Nope.
I think we just put them.
Okay. So
put them down.
But the last time we had these pages, our own pages, when we carried them, whenever they would get close together, it seemed like they would try to draw each other to themselves. So I'm thinking that that's all that they would need to do is just be in close proximity, and they'll kind of take over from there, I would think.
And this will get rid of your hitchhiker.
Oh, you're not whispering, remember?
No.
Oh yeah,
No.
sorry. Yeah. And this will get rid of your hitchhiker.
In an enthusiastic tone. But we need that magic event to occur to empower the ritual that I have to
It's
do.
currently going on.
Okay. Let's do it!
All right.
So happy to be here.
So we'll
Collect all the pages
bring the
together.
pages, in close proximity the best we can, and see if they mush together.
Do we just need to pour magic into it, probably? So I don't have magic. I can't really do a whole hell of a lot.
Okay.
So
And I'm just going on a
you're gonna have
whim.
to probably put like some
Thadeus
force.
is the
I'll,
magic scholar.
Yeah, so do I need to do an Arcana check to...
Yep, do an Arcana check.
It's like, please save these bumbling fools.
My magic is for beer. I'm not really sure I can put that
15.
in pages.
A 15 is what you
Yeah.
needed.
Perfect.
So you can see the runes laid out on the altar on this side as well. You put the pages together. They form together on their own. They organize themselves and put themselves together on their own. But you read through the incantation on the altar, and the pages begin to glow and shine, and magic energy bursts out from the pages and shoots in every direction. The trees fold outward. Wind is rushing out from you. You can feel the magic energy consume all three of you. All of your spell slots have been rejuvenated. You begin to heal. You can feel every element of magic playing a role in this giant explosion. And then it fades back down into just one book of magic in front of you that sits at this point just directly in this clearing on this altar. And the altar is cracked down the middle, split in half.
I'm gonna walk up to the book.
Yeah, while they do what they do with the book, I'm going to start the ritual to break those bonds.
And I will go and grab the book before IPA does.
I just want to look at it. I don't have magic, so I don't really care.
Malphaedor, you begin the ritual to break these bonds, and for some reason, especially after what just happened with the book, it's very anticlimactic. You don't feel like there's a magic energy leaving you. You don't feel like you're giving anything up. You just simply go through the process of this self-cleansing, this incantation to break yourself from these demonic energies,
Right.
celestial energies. And because you're so far away from those gods, you can't feel anything yet. You're actually not even sure if it worked at this point in the godless realm, because you being here, it's just quiet in your head. You don't have that connection to them while you're here. So at this point, I mean, you complete the incantation, but you don't feel anything different.
Well, I'll just go ahead and walk on faith on that one. So, Thaddeus, what about this book?
I don't know much about it. So, but I'm definitely taking it, and I don't know where to yet, though.
That book needs to go somewhere that no one else is ever going to fucking find it.
Yeah. Maybe even broken back apart, but I don't know how we would go about that.
I think you just tear the pages out.
Maybe. It might be that easy.
Let's go ahead and head back to Euphrae, if we can, since we have the book.
Yeah. Alright, so I will draw the runes for Cheddar and teleportation circle us back to Gagme.
Okay. You teleport yourselves, and for the last and final time, your teleportation goes awry. You get stuck in the in-between for just a moment, and you can hear and see the avatar of Greyhawk fighting. And you can see it like in your vision, but you're too far away still. So it's very close to you and you know what's going on, but you can't engage in it. And Greyhawk's avatar turns its attention to you and says, "There's my book." And Terry, the broken one, says,
"And I divide it."
And splits it up into 8 different pieces, breaking the book, breaking the bond for the book to Greyhawk. And then you all reappear, not in Cheddar, but in the Taviran Forest, just below the Elven City, where you met with Am I a Real Questlinger the first time. And the book is gone. You don't have it in your possession anymore. But you're all 3 here, and safe.
Thank you so much for listening. We need to take a quick moment to flip it on over to the B-side, so sit tight and relax. A Fool's Quest will be right back.
So this is it. I'll say goodbye to this chapter of my ever-changing life. And there's mistakes. The path is long, and I'm sure I'll answer for them when I'm gone. So when the day comes and the sun won't touch my face, tell the ones who cared enough that I finally left this place that's been so cold. Look at my face, all the stories it will tell I can't erase. The road is long, just one more song, a little something to remind you when I'm gone.
road to hell along the way is paved with good intentions, so they say, and some believe that no good deed goes unpunished in the end, or so it seems. So when the day comes and the sun won't touch my face, tell the ones who care enough that I finally left this place that's been so cold. Look at my face, all the stories it will tell I can't erase. The road is long, just one more song, a little something to remind you when I'm gone, when I'm gone. So this is it, I say goodbye to this chapter of my ever-changing life. And there's mistakes, the path was long, and I'm sure I'll answer for them when I'm gone. When I'm gone.
Oh yeah, the flip side is spinning and the villains are chilling. Let's get back into it on a fool's quest. Now, let's join the drow rogue Ayda, the gladiator bard Francis the Lion, and the rogue warlock Hesh von Eggars as they conspire together to thwart the progress of those gag-me fools. Beware, there be villains here.
We are back to Ayda. Oh wait, it needed to make a wisdom save to see if the eye bite was still impacting it.
Ooh, yeah.
And that's
right.
16, so that does not do it. So it's still impacting it. All right, Ayda.
So I will draw my scimitar and attack with my rapier first. Second one hits with a 22 for 6 damage. And that is an additional 20 points of damage. Whoop, 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 whoop.
You can add a D10.
Oh yeah, the Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, I'll use that. Might as well whip that out since I'm on fire here.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
For another 2 points of damage. And then for the bonus action, I rolled a 7 to hit, and that's gonna miss. So.
All right, Hesh. That means it's your turn, and you get a D6 of damage.
5 psychic damage. And then wisdom saving throw of 17 for me, please.
That's a 6.
Okay, so that is 29 damage from death toll. So
what kind of damage?
Necrotic. Yeah. Okay. So it's getting psychic and necrotic. It does look like all the damage is going through, right? It's not shirking off any of this damage.
The weapons are doing half damage. All right, so it is the devil's turn, and let's see if it makes its intelligence check. It does not, so it believes those things are there. It uses its legendary actions to attack them again, and does no damage to fake things. And then it makes its wisdom save. Oh, a 21 wisdom save.
He is no longer
makes
sickened.
it. That was a 19 to get that.
I call hacks.
So he's no longer sickened, but his turn is over. So that's all of the things he can do, and it is Francis again.
All right, keep it up, Ayda. You're doing excellent work, and there's another D10 for you. And I'm gonna, I'm gonna stab him again. There's first attack is gonna hit. 4. I guess I don't even need to roll the fire. For 9 damage. And the second one also hits for 10 damage.
Ooh. So you bones are flying off this thing at this point. You're just whacking bones away. So its wings they both fall off. And its jaw falls off, gets kicked over to the side. And yeah, it's looking pretty fucking rough.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Ayda.
I will use that bardic inspiration for my attack, since the first roll sucked. Oh, didn't even need it that time. But that's a 27 to hit.
Okay, so tell me how you kill it, because it is not possible for you to do not enough damage. Your minimum roll is more than its health.
So while Francis was hacking away at this thing, bones are flying everywhere. Ayda's all nimbly bimbly bouncing around, and she sees her opportunity to attack, leaps into the air, and slices its throat.
Alright, and it just crumples to the ground, all bones, and blink, 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 as the bones all fall to the ground. You do notice something, the three of you. The large growl, and the large stomping that made the entire house vibrate. I mean, this thing's got bony feet, look like, talons, kinda, but it's not making stomping noises, right? Uh-oh. So
I think there's something else down there.
In the dungeon! Turn around in the dungeon!
A gargantuan creature bursts from the basement. Having 6 arms, it heaves upward, causing the ceiling to explode up into the air. The whole second floor flips up into the air and chunks start falling all around you. I need dexterity checks from all of you to avoid the damage.
22.
18.
23.
So you all save. So you all dive out of the way as the second floor collapses down onto the first floor. Hide under the door frame, whatever you do. Like you dive inside and you narrowly dodge all the stuff. Smoke and dust and stuff everywhere. And this giant titan of a creature comes up, and you see a giant tattoo on its chest. Again, this is our gargantuan creature, so it's a huge tattoo. And it is not a tattoo from the 9th layer of hell, Zariel's lair, or even the 8th layer of hell, which is Banehold. This is something older. And you all need to make a DC 16 wisdom save. Or be afraid.
Nat 20.
Oh my god!
Not coming for me.
Hesh, are you afraid?
14. Yeah, I was just making sure I didn't have any traits or anything, but 14.
Okay, so Hesh, you are the farthest one away, but you are afraid. You can make a save at the end of your next turn, DC 16 again, to make sure, or to see if you can bust out of that fear. we're going to continue initiative where we left off, which Ayda had just murked that motherfucker, so that means it's Hesh's turn.
I rolled a natural 19, so 22 for that. It's wisdom, right? For fear?
Yeah. Yep.
But I believe that's my turn, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's the Titan's turn. It reaches down and grabs the dead body of the bone demon that it had, and it chucks it down the stairs toward the portal, but it's dead, so it just collapses. And then the creature lumbers toward Francis. And it makes 2 agonizing burst attacks.
That sounds unpleasant.
The first one was a 16 to hit.
Armor class is 16. I'm going to use my reaction and defensive duelist and add a +4 to my armor class.
The second one was a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
So the first one, it goes to hit, but you use your special maneuver to block it, and the second one of its 6 arms comes down and just smashes into you, it does 9 points of damage to you. And then it takes its legendary action and attempts to terrorize you. The Titan targets one creature it can see within 120 feet of itself. The target must make a DC 20 Wisdom saving throw.
Oof. I got a 4.
Okay, wow. And this is gonna hurt. That is 32 points of psychic damage, and you are frightened until the end of its next turn. Or Titan, to the end of your next turn.
Okay.
And it is Francis's turn.
I didn't care for that, so I'm going to go ahead and... the frightened condition means I have, disadvantage on attacks against it?
Yes.
Saves. So I can still... cast Dispel Magic on its big scar rune thing?
Yep.
I'm gonna. At 5th level.
Everything for this is a DC 20.
I got a +5. No, that's only a 14 to dispel it. So that didn't work. And then as my bonus action, I am going to inspire Hesh. Do good. Have a D10.
Alright, that takes us to Ayda's turn.
I am frightened. Yeah. Do I roll to... Because this is my first turn. I'm frightened for it, so...
Yeah, the initial impact was a DC 16, so if you are frightened, you can roll to save at 16. Anything after that's a DC 20. Okay.
Alright,
cool.
I rolled a 19. Okay. And I will call for Sebastian to get his ass up here.
Come here, cutie. Hey, come here.
Sebastian goes at the end of your turn, so he actually comes and you hear the front door explode. He used his blaster cannon to explode the door inward. But he's not at the spot that you're at yet, so he's on his way though.
Alright.
Alright, that makes it Hesh's turn.
I'm gonna yell, look out! And then I'm going to cast Vestiture of Ice on me. I'm gonna pull out, never surrender. I'm gonna pull out the scroll and cast it on myself. It has a duration of 10 minutes. I am now immune to cold damage and have resistance to fire damage. And I can move across difficult terrain created by ice or snow without expending any extra movement. I create around me on the ground 10 feet in radius of icy, difficult terrain for any creatures other than me. And the radius moves with me. once I do that, I'm going to walk up to it about 10 feet away. And from my hand, extend toward it a 15-foot cone. I assume it's probably going to hit one of them as well.
I mean, it's gargantuan, so you can shoot upward over their heads even, and not hit them.
That's fine with me. That's cool with me. Yeah, so that is what I'll do. I'm 10 feet away from it. I will shoot upward and hit it. I need a Constitution saving throw. I believe a 17. Yeah, it goes off of my...
that is a 16.
Nice. So it'll take 46 of ice damage, of cold damage. It is not slowed or anything like that. So, the 46 is 20 damage of cold damage. And then I will back up.
Okay, that means it is the Titan's turn. And it's going to Agonizing Burst Hesh this time.
You can add that D10 to your armor class as a reaction.
So the first attack is an 18 to hit.
I will add that D10 to my armor class. Give me a second. So that's 4, so 20 AC.
Okay, and the second attack is a 26 to hit. So that hits. It's 8 points of damage.
I'm going to use Entropic Ward, which once per short rest, when a creature makes an attack roll against you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on that roll.
Okay, so that would make the attack 13 plus 12, so 25 to hit. So that's still a hit. Alright, so 8 points of damage, and then for its legendary action, it's going to use Stalking Nightmare. The Titan teleports to right next to Hesh.
I don't like that.
The target must make a DC 20 Constitution saving throw. On a failed throw, it takes 4d10 necrotic damage.
21.
That beats 20, so you don't take any damage.
Alrighty then.
And that's its turn, so it goes to Francis.
Alright, Francis is going to use the Haste Hourglass.
Ludicrous speed! Go!
And then, with the extra action he gets from that, he's going to stab this monster with the Rapier of Lordly Might. That's a 20 to hit, but I only did 5 damage. He's immune to the fire, right?
No, he's not immune to fire.
Oh shit, well let me give you the fire damage too.
That was the last one.
7 fire, and then I'm gonna move away from him, but since I attacked him, he doesn't get an opportunity attack. About 30 feet away.
Okay. His back is to you anyway, so you can see now on his back giant swords and axes and all sorts of weapons buried into the back of this creature. Like they were attacked and stabbed into him, and they're just chilling in his body.
Actually, are Hesh and Ayda on the same side of him? Both on the opposite side of him for me?
Hesh is on the front of him. You and Ayda are now behind him because it teleported to Hesh.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. That takes us to Ayda's turn.
As my bonus action, I could set my doll, right?
Yeah, you could activate your doll.
Alright. So, I will attack with my rapier first. It's a 19 to hit for 11 points of damage. And then... How close am I? I can, like, set the doll and run back.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Oh, roll your sneak attack, too. Damage.
Alright. That's an additional 17 points. With the rapier again, and then I will activate the doll. So I will set the doll. I will use the command word. What? Because... Or never mind, not that. Sorry, I was thinking of the confused quiver. The command word, I think, was... It wasn't kablooey, was it? I don't even remember what it was. Kaboom. I think it was kaboom. Anyway, after 120 seconds, she will explode, doing 3d10 fire damage to everything in a 15-foot radius. So, I will set her, dash back, and holler at everybody to stand back. And that'll be my turn. So it'll go.
That's 20.
Yeah, you can say she can say the kaboom word again, and it'll make it explode before the 120 seconds.
Gotcha.
So, yep, Sebastian comes charging into the room.
He doesn't get any bonus to his attack rolls or anything, right?
+5.
So 19 to hit.
That hits.
And then he will use that blaster for 14 points of damage.
Alright.
That's his turn. He doesn't get anything special, does he? And he'll back up too. Don't want to blow up the mech suit. Hesh might get pissed.
Alright, it is Hesh's turn.
Hesh aims upward, fires again. So I need a con save from him. 17.
Jesus. I'm not rolling awful for this boss fight. Con, that is a 14.
Alright. That's 4 8. So that's 12 cold damage. Alright, so his back is toward Francis and them, but it's also towards the basement, the actual basement, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to his backside, disengage, and then move as far away as I can into the actual basement.
So he is gargantuan, so he's kind of taking up a ton of space in this house.
So is there a way to get through it or around it in your...
Yeah, so we'll say its bottom half is spider. So it's got 6 more. It's got 6 legs, but they all come to spikes on the bottom of them. Except for the front 2 legs, which have giant boots on it, because that was making a loud banging noise. I forgot it made a banging noise. So yes, it would be a. Acrobatics. I would say it would be a DC 20 because everything's DC 20 for this. So to get through with your disengage.
27.
All right, so that gets you through, and that's still for. So how far are you moving?
I can use. So I use my action to spray it. I'm going to bonus action, disengage. So it's only whatever that is. So that's 20. So 10 feet away from it. Right? Because I'm 30 feet total.
All right, cool. All right, well, the only person it can see now down the hallway is
Hold on.
Sebastian.
Kaboom.
That actually would still hit Hesh then.
Yep. That's unfortunate.
I'm going to do my uncanny evasion situation.
He got 13 points of damage from that hit.
All right.
Obviously, I would yell out, "Sorry, Hesh," if he doesn't make it.
All right. It is going to use its 2 agonizing bursts. Okay, so it fires twice at Sebastian. That's a 21 and a 27. So both hit. 18 and 15. So for 33. Yep. And then it's going to use its Stalking Nightmare and teleport to where Sebastian is. Again, exploding the 2nd floor up where it lands, but farther away from you guys now. And Sebastian needs a DC 20 Constitution saving throw.
That's a 14. Can keep. Wait, do I have it? Did I use the Bardic Inspiration already? I don't think I used the second one. Nope.
He doesn't have Bardic Inspiration, though.
What if I give it to him, though?
You can't give it. You're not a bard.
Actually, there was something in here that I could give inspiration to. I don't remember what I was looking at, but something I have does do that.
That is 27 points of damage there.
Well, mech suit's toast.
What does that come up to? What was it? 33 and
33.
27?
Or 60 malfunction. Pretty damn close.
It took 49 damage beforehand.
That would do it then. That would knock the mech suit out of commission. So it knocks him back. The necrotic wave of force just blasts him backward. Inside the suit, he seems to be okay. But the suit is knocked out of commission. It is non-operative.
I'm okay.
Avenge the mech suit.
I'm gonna avenge that mech suit. I'm gonna run up and I'm going to use my action to counter charm, which allows me to perform until the end of my next turn. Anyone within 30 feet who can hear me has advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened. And then I'm going to use my extra action from haste to poke him. 26 to hit, and that is 18 damage total. Okay. And then I'm going to move back to where I was, and as a bonus action, I'm going to inspire Hesh, because he used his. Yeah, hurry up and finish it off, Hesh. I know you've got it.
I can use create bonfire and set him on fire, right?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, so I cast bonfire, or create bonfire.
He fails the save with a 14.
Alright, so he is going to take 6 points of fire damage. Okay. So that's it.
Alright. I will use my movement to go up to it within 15 feet of it. And then it needs a con save 17.
Alright, so that took you 10 feet of movement to get there. Ooh, he makes this one.
Alrighty. So
with a 26.
So he takes 6 cold damage. Because that's halved.
Okay.
And then I move 10 toward him, so I'm going to bonus action dash and move 50 away.
Are you running into the basement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like, I assume this is like a big room, is it not?
I mean, you guys were at the basement door and it kind of teleported up. So, I mean, 50 feet is going to take you down to the basement. Ayda and Francis are kind of near the back wall right now. That would have... Because it was a stairwell going up and then the basement stairs going down. You guys went to that door and he's created room above you, but it's still like a wall behind you where the stairwells were.
Okay, I'll just go towards like the doorway of the stairs and not go any further.
All right. So yeah, so you're backed up. You're about 40 feet away from where the creature is now. All right. That means it's its turn. So it is not going to choose to bash the rest of Sebastian. It looks like that thing is down, so it turns around and let's see who it gets. It targets Francis again. Only one agonizing burst this time. Ooh. With an 18 to hit. Did that hit?
I'm going to use my reaction and make it not. With defensive duelist.
Nope.
Okay. Alright, so it shoots its burst at you, but it misses, or it just, you kind of block it and deflect the burst of thing. But it is again going to use its legendary action of Terrorize. And you must make your DC 20 wisdom saving throw.
I can't.
Wait, what?
I've got -1 wisdom.
Wow. That sucks.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of 1s and 110. So 30 points of psychic damage, and you are frightened until the end of your next turn.
Alrighty.
Alright, and it is your next turn.
I will cast Dissonant Whispers. I'm going to cast it at 5th level. I need a DC 17 Wisdom save.
That is a 6.
That's 24 psychic damage. And it must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from me. It won't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as a fire or a pit. Blah, blah, blah. Yep, that.
Oh shit. Alright, so it turns and smashes through more of the second floor and the wall, and it misses Sebastian as it busts through that wall. And it moves to the front of the building, the foyer area. It's almost like it's pretty close to walking through the front wall out into the streets of Cheddar,
where we have an army of demons.
Move 40 feet and shoot with my bow. Alright, so 20 to hit, which is a 28. For 7 points of damage with the bow. Right in the knee.
So 14 points of damage.
Why is it doubled?
Because it was a crit, right? A nat 20?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so 14. That's it.
Hesh is gonna run to the mech suit and get Sebastian out. And then use whatever else I'm able to. To say, I think it's time we get ourselves downstairs and let demons be demons and devils be devils. Alright, bye. And try and take Sebastian, if he's willing, to run with me toward the basement, towards the downstairs stairwell.
So you can't make it very far because he's laying on the ground covered in the mech suit and it wasn't functional, so you had to kind of like rip the faceplate off to help get him out of the mech suit. So you kind of pull him up to his feet and you're both standing now, but that's about as far as you can go.
I'll even pick him up princess style because the ground 10 feet around me is difficult icy terrain.
Oh yeah,
it's not difficult for me, so I'm gonna pick him up princess style, bodyguard him away.
So he turns around, looks all the way down the wall or the corridor of destruction that he's created just by walking, and fires off one of these agonizing bursts at Ayda, which is a 29 to hit.
Barely. That gets me.
It does 19 points of damage, and then it will use its legendary action to cast Terrorize on Ayda. So I need a DC 20 Wisdom saving throw, Ayda.
Not happening.
So you are afraid till the end of your next turn, and it begins walking toward you again. It moves 40 feet in your direction. So back to where it was before Francis scared it away. And it is Francis's turn.
Golly, how sad does it look?
About half sad. Its attacks seem to be healing it when it lands blows.
I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at it again.
That is a 15.
23. Now I'm gonna run down the stairs.
All right.
Just run away from me. And when I get down there, I'm gonna take the hide action. 20 for stealth.
You're good. Okay. And Ayda.
I'm gonna follow everybody since they all left me.
Hesh has Sebastian.
I know.
I haven't left yet. But yeah, you should go downstairs.
I'm less than half health, so yeah, I'm running.
Do you want to fire your bow at him?
Yeah, I suppose. Try to hit him at least. And that's a miss. would have been 8 points.
Sebastian will bounce out of your arms and try to move toward Ayda to put himself between Ayda and the Titan.
I'll move 30 feet away from it and then cast Phantasmal Force on it. Intelligence saving throw of 17.
That's a 6.
10-foot cube of a hefty black garbage bag wraps around its head and starts suffocating it. And it doesn't seem to be able to tear it off. 5 psychic damage.
Okay.
I'm covering the retreat.
Okay. Does it have to make a save on its next turn?
It'll have to make the investigation to take up its action.
Well, that's what it does. That's its turn, and it rolled a 21 this time for investigation. And then it will walk back down the hallway toward where you guys went, but that's 40 feet, so that's its turn. Francis.
I'm going to go back up. And I'm going to pull out a hand axe and throw it at him. Actually, I have 2 of those. That can be my whole... No. Before I do that, though, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on it. Again, I'm trying that again. So... DC 20. That is 15 plus... Nope, never mind. That is 18 plus my spellcasting ability, which is plus 5. That's 23.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
I dispelled its thingy.
I need Constitution saves from everyone.
Oof.
But this is a DC 16.
Okay, I'm gonna add
both of you have a Bardic Inspiration die?
Yeah.
Jess, do you have one too?
I got inspiration anyway.
Alright, Sebastian, you're tough, I know it. That's my bonus action. I'm gonna inspire Sebastian.
I'm gonna use
What do I need?
Okay.
my inspiration on this.
DC 16 Constitution.
Nailed it.
I
19.
failed. Is this the final act of Francis the Lion?
This may be.
I got a 17.
Okay, so you got
Sebastian
it.
got an 11.
So Sebastian failed. But
Did you
Sebastian
add
should
his
be alright.
inspiration?
Did he get one?
Yeah, I just inspired him.
Nice.
That's my bonus action that turn.
He nailed it that time.
Alright.
This thing explodes, and all the weapons that I said were lodged into the back and front of this thing blast across the entire landscape
He's
of the
facing directly away from us.
So the blast
But he had
goes-
weapons on his hips, so those go outward.
yeah, sorry.
So he blasts everywhere. Everyone that made the save takes 9 points of damage. And if you didn't, you take 18.
That is triple my current hit points, which I believe means Francis the Lion is dead.
Spare the dying. No, it's your whole hit point pool.
It's your whole hit point
It's not your... Oh, I thought it was your current.
If they do your entire hit point pool in one attack, you're dead outright.
Okay, that might have been a 3 thing. Cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Francis is at none.
Spare the dying.
Does that put me at 1 or still at 0?
Put you at 1.
Put you at 1, but you're stabilized. You're still unconscious.
Right.
Alright.
Hesh, you run over. Francis was right in front of the stairwell to the doorway, right? So he had just come up from the basement stairwell to help. And you run over to spare the dying. Just as you do that, you see the portal at the very bottom of the steps. A man steps through, beaten, broken, like, just looks terrible. It is Douche, and he is weak, very weak. And he says, "Oh, thank God. You secured the portal. Defend me."
As you wish. And then on my way to him, I'm going to bonus action recall Carlos to me.
Okay.
So that he's not by Ayda. And I am going to go and put my hand on Douche's shoulder And then I am going to do as many attacks as fucking possible on this son of a bitch.
It only takes one. It only takes one to finish him off.
Then that rapier that was a part of Ayda's whole family tree or whatnot, I pull it from behind him as if I'm going to protect him, and then I just straight through the neck like she did to the turtles. And then I'm going to like grab him as like cradle the back of his neck and his head as he's falling, and I'm going to say, "No one gets ultimate power. It corrupts absolutely, and you are finished."
Let's stroke his hair while you say it.
Yeah, I do. Just the neck hair.
Yeah,
though.
just the neck hair.
back and the neck. The mulletless back of the head.
Just fiddle with his earlobes a little.
All right. And that is everything.
Where we better fucking leave it. Yeah.
This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest.